Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of the Art of Writing series. My name is Maddie Salinas from the Work of Art Country Club, and today we are going to be talking about something really exciting that's not only important to physical art like painting and drawing, but something that's also equally as important to writing, and that is character design. So why are characters so important to writing? And really, let's think of it this way. When it comes to writing, we don't have a paintbrush or a pencil or any other kind of art utensil to help us see what this character really looks like. We have to rely on the text rather than a picture. We have to understand this character's flaws, we have to know their backstory, we have to understand their dreams and aspirations. Because of that, it's really important on how we design a character. I'll demonstrate this in the next part of the video. Now, on how to create a character, there's many different ways we can go about this. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use an exercise that I learned in college from one of my professors, which is called Building a Bob. So basically, I'm going to give you 5 different questions. Don't worry about how you answer these, or don't worry about how I'm going to answer these because I'll be doing this with you. Remember this, writing has no accidents. So go ahead and take a deep breath and write down whatever comes to mind first. Go ahead and pause and unpause this video when you're ready, and then I'll share mine with you too. Alright. Before we start, just remember that the only rule is that your character's name must be Bob. Anything else is up to you. Alright, let's start. Number 1. How old is your Bob? Number 2. What do they like and what do they dislike? Number 3. What is your Bob's dream job? Number 4. Does your Bob have any flaws? Are they clumsy or quick to anger? Do they not know their own strength? Or are they shy? This could be any matter of things. And number 5. What does your Bob look like? I'm asking you this last because I think it's important to understand a character's personality first before considering what they look like. But that's usually just how I do things. Feel free to do this any way you'd like in the future. Now, I'll go over my answers to the exercise first. Just remember that it's okay if our 2 Bobs don't sound alike. That's actually what we're shooting for, but I'll explain that later. Number 1, how old is your Bob? I think for this exercise, I'll make my Bob 17 years old. This way, I can infer that he is young, and it implies that he has some growing to do. Number 2, what do they like and what do they dislike? I like to think that my Bob likes loud music and playing video games, and he probably is not a big fan of crowds, so he probably wouldn't be too good at parties. Number 3, what is your Bob's dream job? Now for this one, I'm going to take a little bit of inspiration from my own life. I have personally always thought it would be really fun to be a YouTuber or some type of online influencer. So I think for my Bob's dream job, I think he would like to play video games for others to watch, and maybe he'll be a YouTuber. Who knows? Number 4. Does your Bob have any flaws? I'm also going to use some of this from my background too. I'm personally a very shy person. It takes a while for people to get to know me, so I think my Bob as a flaw will also be very shy. That way I can use my own type of scenarios to write for him. And then number 5, what does your Bob look like? Now this is my favorite question, and this is because you can really use any type of creativity you want. So each Bob, while having the same name, can be their own person or animal. For example, I want my Bob to literally be a pill bug. Yep, you heard me. My Bob is a 17-year-old, very shy, video game loving pill bug. And why? There's really no answer except I like bugs. And because this is my character, and you know what? Because it's my character, I can do whatever I'd like with them. And that is one of the coolest parts of writing, is that creating your own character, you can do whatever you want because that is your character, and you should be very proud of that. Now that's just one way we can make a character. There are actually probably millions of ways to make characters, but that one's one of my favorites because it really showcases the diversity of all the characters that we can come up with. Now, the moral of today's story, or video I guess, is really the same as the last video, and that's that anyone can write. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. You have a story to tell, and you know what? Sometimes our characters are the ones that have to tell it for us. So, with that, I'd like to say thank you for all the positive feedback that I got on my last video. It really means a lot, and I really would like to keep making these videos, so go ahead and let me know if you're interested. Also, if you would like, you can go ahead and share your Bob, or your version of your Bob, in the comments below, because I would love to read about them. So, with that, I just wanted to thank you for joining me in another adventure, and until next time, ride on.